Hey guys, welcome to another video. So guys, I am sure you have noticed I haven't been posting nearly as often as I generally have. Well, this is because life has gotten a bit chaotic lately. Not because I'm quitting New World or anything, or YouTube or anything like that. But I did want to make this video to talk to you guys about some things. How I feel lately about New World, what other games I'll be visiting, and of course, just touch base because to be honest, I have missed you guys. I do really enjoy the comments, almost more than making the videos. Interacting with you guys on Discord and on Patreon in the video comments is how I spend most of my free time, and I do love it. So first, let's talk about why I haven't been posting any videos lately. As you guys know, or if you're new to the channel and don't know, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. And in summer, the demands on my time by work, family, and all that fun life stuff increases. And this year, it is just off the charts. There's no other reason really aside from that. Again, I will say I have not quit New World, and I wanted to say that because a few have questioned this on Discord. I simply haven't had the time in order to dedicate enough needed in order to create a meaningful video. As things begin to slow down and my life returns to normal running pace, you will see a big increase to my usual post schedule. Now, I have had some time to play New World though, so let's talk about that for a bit. So, Season 2. Let me just say I had big hopes for this. The story seemed great on the PTR. The quests were very well done, although a little too short. And hey, it was the second season, right? Surely all the big game-breaking issues have been dealt with and anticipated by now. Well, sadly I was wrong again, which was really disappointing. I keep cheerleading this game. I keep hoping the next thing, that will be the thing that will make this all worth it. Finally, it'll be awesome. And then the next thing comes, and again, huge game-breaking bugs, quests that won't complete or lock you out for weeks, lag, desync, stuttering, various other performance issues, loot tables all out of whack. Then the fixes seem to make them even worse, rolling back on changes that were tested for weeks on the PTR, but suddenly on live they didn't like it because people seem to be having fun. You see, this all sounds way too familiar for every update, and it should, because it's the same mistakes over and over and over and over. And I'm not gonna lie, it's actually heartbreaking. I want nothing more for this game than for it to succeed. Not only because I make content for it, which ties my video's success to the overall success of the game, but also because I do enjoy it, and I want it to be so much more than it currently is. Even the rewards from the season track this time also just seemed like inventory clutter. More gear randomly rolled, ending up being trash as usual, which is far too common in this game. Why not take the time to create some actual named cool season specific gear? I know it would be more work, but it would make it so much more exciting. And this season overall just seemed entirely too easy. With my current schedule, I have very limited playtime, and I still managed in less than a week to complete the track, and receive all the chapter rewards as well. I get people don't want to log into some hardcore boring grind, but this is meant to be 3 months worth of content, and it took me less than a week without even really trying. Anyway, you get my point. This isn't meant to be a bash New World video, so I won't go on. Now, with all that being said, I do still hold on to this little hope that they somehow managed to wow us with the most epic redemption expansion we've ever seen in gaming. Now, I know you guys will laugh. He's doing what he just described once again. And yes, I know I am. But for me, this will be it. This expansion has to be good. It has to deliver. If not, I think that'll be it for me. So yes, I do hope it turns out to be the best addition to the game that we've ever seen. And for now, I will be operating with a positive, optimistic approach to it until otherwise proven wrong. You see, over the last few weeks, I have avoided making all of these easy videos, posting daily with moans and gripes. We all know what's been going on. Anyone playing is aware of the issues. I simply can't be bothered to make video after video taking shots at the devs anymore. At first, I used to make the odd one because I really wanted things to change, but I never really liked making them and they always left a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm not going to go down this path of just shitting on the devs in every video. So until there's something fun and exciting to talk about, I remain silent. Now, as far as other videos about other games, aside from New World, there are some upcoming games I do plan to cover, and I do hope you guys watch and also try the games out. First of these being Dune Awakening. This title has me both most excited, but also the most apprehensive. I, like most of you, love the Dune books, love the Dune lore, the games over the past 3 decades that have been made in this universe, and basically anything involved in this universe. I also love survival MMOs. That is, if they're done correctly. And that's where my apprehension comes in. Funcom has a bit of a track record of taking an amazing IP, releasing a completely trash game, then turning it into a great game like 3 years later. So in the end, we do get a great game, but unfortunately, it's when it's no longer in the minds and hearts of the players, and a fraction of the audience gets to ever experience it, much like Conan Exiles. I do hope they have in time learned from these mistakes. Take this IP and do it justice, and release one of the most epic games of the year, because a Dune MMO easily could be one of the best MMOs ever made, let alone of the year, if done correctly. But that's also a double edge to this, because it is a very beloved IP. If not done correctly, it will be an absolute Ring of Power level dumpster fire, and I do hope that doesn't happen here. The next game I do plan to cover is of course Nightingale, which I've talked about before. This game looks simply amazing, although it does lack in the multiplayer aspects I generally look for in this style of survival game. Instead of live servers like Ark Survival or Rust, it seems we're looking at a session co-op playstyle, more like Icarus. And as you guys know if you've been following my channel for a long time, Icarus was one of those games that looked amazing. It was one of my most anticipated games when it released, but fell quite short after release, mostly in my opinion due to the lack of true multiplayer function. These games feel very lonely when played in this way. Without others in the world, completing tasks and accomplishing things feels kind of empty. And then when you do play co-op, half the players just use cheat engine, so it's just silly and modded and unbalanced. Though Nightingale seems to be recognizing this and have started engaging in the conversation around how important multiplayer is to them, and we may see it added before it's released. So either way, I will be giving it a try and sharing my experience with all of you. So guys, I'm sure I've wasted enough of your time by now, but it was important for me to touch base and talk to you guys, let you know in fact that I'm still here, and let you know what's going on. If you have any other questions, comments, game suggestions, anything really, please feel free to leave them in the comments or join the community Discord. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.